This is hunting season by the week, and this is week number 9. And like I said last week, this is a very, very special day and a special hunt. And why is it a special hunt? Well, we are in Shoals, Alabama, and we are going to shoot a monster tonight. A monster. So I want y'all to hang in there with me and watch and see what happens, because we are going to shoot some good deer, and it is going to be a good night for everybody. So just hang in there and we'll see what happens. Everybody been seeing a lot of good deer come running through here, a lot of good bucks, and a whole pile of does. And so we're here to just shoot the does as we can, and then watch for that monster buck. So we're gonna be out here tonight and tomorrow morning, and it's gonna be a joint hunt. So stay tuned. This is gonna be a good video. Well, some of y'all might not believe this, but let me tell you something. If you hang in there long enough during life, you'll have something good happen to you. I mean, I done got to the point. I said, well, being a good guy will not pay off. I mean, all you are is a good guy. Everything you do, everything you say, I mean, you're just a good guy, and you'll do anything for anybody. But does anybody care about me? So sometimes during your life, you're like, why am I a good guy? Why don't I just be a bad guy like, most of my people I know? But you're like, well, that's never good to be a good guy. You're supposed to be all these bad guys, they just get whatever they want. But it never pays to be bad. You might think it does, but in the end, you're not going to like it. But what I'm saying is, if you're a good guy and you suffer through all the hard times, then maybe one day you'll catch a break and be able to go hunting somewhere. Somebody take you on a hunting trip to shoot a monster buck, and that is just a little bit of sunshine at the end of the tunnel. And I mean, when you get repaid for all the good stuff you've done, it is amazing. So just hang in there just a little bit longer, and maybe you have something good that happened to you. So I know some people say that I have a lot of talent, and I'm a talented guy, and I'm just great at hunting. But let me tell you something, it's more kind of just luck, I mean, you think if I had more talent that I would see more deer. No, that's not how it works. But if you're lucky, then, you can see as many deer as you want. I mean, the lucky cat always gets the mouse. If y'all ever watch Tom and Jerry, well, y'all need to, because it explains a lot about what happens in life. Is you're always trying to be good. Well, maybe not good, but you're trying to be the best, and you're trying to accomplish and take over the little bitty rat, but you can't, because he outruns you and outsmarts you, and that's the way it is in life. And I just don't understand why everything's got to be so hard and so backwards. It's, if you try so hard, if I come out here and I said, I'm going to shoot me a deer, and I'm going to try as hard as I can, I'm going to put all my scent, all my clothes in a bucket, and I'm going to put it away, and it's going to be the wood scent all year. I'm going to put some pine leaves in there, and we're going to do this right. And I mean, you might even want to get some acorns off the pecan trees and put in there, so everything mixes good with the wood smell. But if you try that hard, you're going to go out there and you're not going to see one deer. And that's why I said you need to be lucky, because if you do not try to do that, and you try to do exactly opposite of what you think is pretty good, it's probably going to come out on the top side. But one thing y'all gotta know is life is so backwards that you have to trick it. Like, let's say you should wear camo to go hunting. Well, then you think, well, if I should, then that's backwards, and maybe I shouldn't. But see, if you think that, then all of a sudden the backwards thought come in the other way around. And so what you have to do is you really have to concentrate and say, this is how it's supposed to be done, and this is how I'm going to do it. And then right before you go hunt, change your mind instantly. I mean, instantly. Gotta be spontaneous. see a little deer come out with little bitty short legs, weigh about 20 pounds, don't shoot it. Okay, wait for a bigger one. If that's the only one you see, well, you didn't go rabbit hunting, you went deer hunting, so wait for a deer. And so that's what we're going to do out here tonight. We're going to wait for a deer, a real size, real life deer, and we're going to shoot it. And so, not a deer rabbit, but a deer. So, just keep that in mind when you go hunting. Don't try to shoot the little runs. Try to shoot the big deer. And that's another thing that might be backward. You might want to say that you want to go rabbit hunting so you can actually see a deer, because them deer are going to think you're thinking backwards. And if they think you're thinking backwards, everybody might be thinking backwards. And if everybody's thinking backwards, then you don't have to think backwards because they're already thinking backward for you. So just keep that in mind and hang in there a little bit longer and wait for that monster buck. I'm hearing a big buck coming. I mean, a big one. Wow, what a monster buck. Man, I don't know what to say. Just wow. Wow. Now that was a monster buck right there. I mean, monster. He come out of them woods, bellowing down through there, and man, I got worked up. I had a little shakies, but we couldn't get a shot at him. He was too far away. But man, monster bucks like that in Alabama. Oh, wow. I mean, I'm impressed. So, hopefully we'll have another one out that we can get a shot at. But, man, I'm telling you, I'm still worked up. And when he started coming out of the woods, man, I couldn't hardly breathe. So I had to, anyway, just hang in there with us and let me calm down. Well, folks, it looks like it's pretty dead tonight. I mean, other than that monster buck a little earlier, we didn't really see anything out here. I mean, there's still a chance we'll see something right here dark, but it's too dark to get it on video, so I'm gonna see y'all back out here about 5 o'clock in the morning. So just hang in there. We'll see what happens. Well, good morning, people. It's good to be back out here. We're in Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and today we're going to get a trophy buck. I mean, I just got a good feeling about it. I don't know how everybody goes out in the morning and hunt, so I mean, right now it's 22 below 50, and man, it's cold. I had hot packs. I broke it open and held it for a little bit. It froze solid, and so I'm just on my own now, but maybe if I hang in there a little bit and let the sun come out, I'll be a little warmer, so we're just gonna wait and see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start off this morning right with a donut. That is the only way to hunt. Alright, folks, ain't nothing been moving just yet, but it ain't that late. No. I was surprised how late it was. I mean, I didn't get up till 8 this morning. I just looked at the clock and it was 7:16. I mean, the morning is just flying by. But one good thing is we have a beautiful sunrise over to the northwest. And I mean, you couldn't have a better morning. So I'm really looking forward to shooting some big bucks. And maybe a doe too. So just hang in there with us a little bit longer. And we'll see what we can do. But I don't know how much TV y'all are allowed to watch, but last night we went to Logan's. And we had some good food, but I was watching basketball. And I don't know if y'all seen that game last night or not between the Braves and the Bulldogs, but it was a really good game. But what I couldn't figure out was it was the third inning and they only had 4 downs, and people were all fired up about it. And I mean, I always flying up there by us, swerving in and out, looked like he should have been in a boxing ring. I mean, just, and I mean, it was just bad. And that car, I mean, I kind of wish I had a car like that. It was fast. I mean, fast. I bet you it would do 0 to 90 in 1/8 of an hour. And I mean, he was all on some tail. And I don't understand what this world is coming to. I mean, they just don't make folks like they used to. Sure don't. I'm gonna tell y'all folks, when it's people are just shooting. I mean, duck hunt. When I'm trying to hear, I mean, really. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about something else. And like I said earlier, I had hand warmers, you know, hot packs and everything, and it wouldn't cut it. So I said, well, we're gonna do this right, because I ain't gonna be cold, because that's stupid. And so I went and got this. Meet my friend. Yes, my friend, and it's only but if they don't stop shooting, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Anyway, this is the only way to hunt. Do y'all see that? That's when you know it's cold. I tell you what, days like this, I mean, it's crazy. I mean, raining on top of me, and I got a roof over my head, but it's still raining on me. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and it's not raining. But when it snows and ice gets on the roof, then it wants to melt off and drip on me. So yeah, when it's 22 below 50, don't worry about going hunting until it warmed up. That's just a tip for you. But today has been really great. And this hunt's been really great so far. We had a great time over here. We seen lots of good deer. We had that big buck on camera last night. We just couldn't quite get a shot at it. It was just a little too far away. But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what's gonna happen today. So just hang in there with us, and we'll try to bring you something before we go home. This is the only way to hunt. Sorry I was gone so long, but I had to go take a leak. Let me tell you something. It's warmed up to about 40 now. Need me a fan. We ain't seeing no deer yet. I don't know what's going on. I mean, they should be out here running by now. But we're gonna stay out here a little bit longer. And we're gonna see if we see anything, and hopefully we will. So just hang in there with us. We'll see what happens. Well, folks, that's gonna be it for hunting season by the week number 9, because we didn't see nothing this morning, and we're coming out right now, and we're gonna be heading home. So sorry you didn't see nothing, but I sure do appreciate you watching. So till next time, have a great day and a great weekend.